brother comes along to me. He's like, Ghassan, I wish I was as creative as you. As an older brother, I looked at him, I smiled, and I smacked him. I didn't smack him because he startled me. I smacked him because of what he said. That drove me nuts. And he wasn't the first one to tell me this. Many people come to me and say, oh Ghassan, you're a designer, you're creative. Oh Ghassan, please do this project for us, and while you're at it, please be creative. They look at me as if I'm some sort of fountain of creativity. You know, as if I just splatter my creativity wherever I go on whatever I do. And that is sickening. Let us look at the word creativity and what it's made of. It's made out of the word create, the suffix if, and the suffix ity. Create means to bring something non-existent into existence. Create it means the condition of bringing something, of being creative. Creative entity means the nature of being creative. So, by deduction, creativity means the condition of the nature of bringing something non-existent into existence. This is bullshit. It is bullshit. Now let's look at, now that may seem a bit awkward, but let us explain why. Let us look at the rule of conservation of energy. It states that energy is not created nor destroyed. Not created, that's something very important. What if nothing is actually created, but rather, like energy, it's changed and reassembled or rearranged? We'll explain this in the virtual lab. We'll be hosting a virtual lab right now, and we'll have an assistance of a very important character to me. And his name is Tom. He will be running the virtual lab, and we'll be hosting several experiments. Starting with decomposition. We'll be decomposing two mythological creatures, which were created by humans before us, by civilizations before us, and we're going to see where they come from. And we're going to start off with a mermaid. The mermaid, the bride of the sea, the seductress of sailors all around the world, and there was the imagination of lonely men at sea. We'll take her to the lab, place her in a tank, and we'll run the experiment. And from it, we get a girl and a fish. Seems very reasonable. Upper body of a girl, lower body of a fish. Even though many said, imagine the lower body of a girl and upper body of a fish. Last one. We go to the griffin. The master of the sky and the land. It was believed by civilizations, both polytheistic and monotheistic religions, all admired this creature. Take it to the lab, strap him up, run the experiments, with stuff, and voila, you have an eagle and a lion. The king of the land and the master of the sky. In these two experiments that we ran, we can see that these two creatures that we have are all found around us. Whether it's in nature, around us, in the zoo, they exist. Our second round of experiments we're going to be running are actually a reassembly of these creatures. Let's go take the girl and eagle. We run the experiment, and then we have a harpy, which was a mythological creature for the Greeks. The travelers took them away and ate their guts. Okay, maybe let's try something else, something which hasn't been found before. We'll take a lion and a fish. And we'll do the experiment, we have the lion and fish. It's not only restricted to this, it can be changed into something else. There's another variation. But who knew? Let's do another experiment to bring all of them together. We run the experiment and we have this creature right here. No one knows what it is. I don't know what it is. But it's created. But, I mean, I don't, that would be great for anyone who's working in the visual field. You know, you want to implement something outside, you want to show it, you want to display it, but I don't think many want to work in creature creation. So that's kind of limiting to creation itself. What if we took all these elements right now, what we had as results, we changed them into vegetables? Now, don't worry, we're not going to create monsters out of vegetables. On the contrary, this star, show up, he's going to be our chef today, and he will chop them up, toss them together, and create a salad. Now, it may seem weird, okay, how is a salad related to creativity? Basically, we have a tomato, cucumber, lettuce, and lemon. Somebody doesn't like tomatoes, they'll put onions. Somebody doesn't like onions, they'll put asparagus. They want to add some salt, they want to add some pepper, they want to add some spices. That itself, the combinations that you create out of these are in themselves, including your taste is the creative that you have. Let's limit ourselves to vegetables, and we'll go to alphabets. Everyone has a different language. All these alphabets that you have are combined to create different sounds, whether it's create music or it's create words. These words are combined together to create other stuff as well, such as sentences, paragraphs, essays, speeches. The talk that you have with your friend are all different combinations of creative talk that you have. Let's not limit ourselves, let's do the movement. The movement, as you go, raise your hand, move your fingers, introduce yourself to another friend. You have your own secret handshake with your own friend that no one else knows, but the way that you created it is creative in itself. Creativity isn't limited to this or that. Creativity isn't limited to special people with special abilities. Basically, everyone's creative.